My wife and I, we're in the city of Indianapolis because we love our urban environment. But if we decided to move, and starting with you, Mr. Mayor, tell me, 2 minutes or less, why we should move to Carmel.
Great schools, great public library, great parks and trail system, diverse community. 20% of our community now is Asian, for instance. We have people from all over the world living here, which adds to the vibrancy and the excitement in the community. We have housing options. We have beautiful executive housing. We have beautiful subdivisions. At the same time, we have townhomes and condos and apartments. Our trail system is one of the best. We have the cultural opportunities that rival any city our size anywhere. All those reasons, and then combine that with our low tax environment, the friendliness of the people, I think, in Indiana. And it's just a great place to live, work, and raise a family.
Ms. Accetturo, why should my wife and I move to Carmel?
Number one reason, I know you're fairly newly married. Is that not correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, maybe down the road you're going to have some kids. And the majority of people that have moved to Carmel initially have moved here because we have great schools. The other thing is we have great people. And in this city, we open our arms up to everyone. We have good people. We have good neighbors. We do have good facilities too. Of course, we have some facilities that we spend too much money on, but we have great facilities, and it's just a great community. But the number one thing I would say is the people of Carmel are good people, and believe me, when I knock on the door, they open the door and they talk to me. Thousands of people, and they trust we're a very safe community. So safety, great schools, and we open up our arms to all different people, and we'd love to have you, Abdul.
You guys don't have a cigar bar, sorry, no offense. Ms. Spiegel, Ms. Spiegelman.
Yes, I'd like to ask you, Abdul, do you think you could do this before April 4th? That's the last day for registration.
My wife would probably like to see me move to South Bend.
And I could use the votes. So. There's no question about the fact that Carmel is a beautiful city. That's the reason why Norm and I moved here. We have lived in some great cities in the United States. And when it came to our time to think about retiring for the rest of our life in a community, we just chanced by this city because we were visiting someone, not in Carmel, but in an adjacent city. And as we drove around Carmel, we just sensed a vibration of welcomeness, something that we had not felt in some of the large cities that we had lived in. Why was that? Aside from the fact we have a beautiful city here, something that has grown. If Mayor Brainard had any vision at all, his vision to create a modern city actually came to fruition. The finances and all of that is a different story altogether. That's something that's below the skin of the beauty of our city. But Carmel is a progressive city. It will be getting better. The people in the city are some of the most welcoming, kind people that I have ever met in my life. And that is evidenced by Norm and I having gone through the city for the last 9.5 months, talking to so many people and communicating with them by email. And it warms our heart to think that anything would go wrong with this mecca of beauty in the future. I believe that, Abdul, you'd be welcome to our community. Please move here soon.